Kenya, Kenya, Kenya. What's really happening in Jubilee Party? Very strange things. Today, the Deputy President William Samoei Ruto attended a funeral in Kiambu County. The president decided in his own wisdom to send Peter Munya to read his message of condolence. So the deputy president gave his speech, then invited Munya to read the president's speech. Kenya, really. Sometimes I think certain things should just be done right. Or maybe the president didn't know the deputy president was going to his county. Or maybe the deputy president did not inform the president that he was going to his own county for that funeral. Probably we'll look at that into details some other time. Series of activities and events, very funny ones, are happening in Jubilee Party. I want us to look at some series of events which happened yesterday, culminating into other series of activities today. Number one, yesterday, William Ruto convened a Hustler parliamentary group meeting at his Karen residence. Remember, Karen residence is actually a government property. So he convened this meeting there. Uhuru Kenyatta is the Jubilee Party leader, did not convene that meeting. Again, I consider that insubordination. The moment he convened that meeting, after they finished and read the resolutions, Raphael Tuju also came with a shocker, number 2. He removed or expelled, as the Secretary General of the party, 6 nominated senators from Jubilee Party. That is Isaac Mwaura, Millicent Omanga, Senator Mary Senator, Zawadi, and several others, 6 of them. What that means is that these guys are going to be removed as senators nominated. Then in that list which the Jubilee submitted to IBC, they'll pick from the order. So if you want to know the next senators from Jubilee Party, just go to IBC wall. I think you can get the list of the people they recommended for nominations. Then after that, by 6 p.m. yesterday, President Uhuru Kenyatta also convened a Jubilee parliamentary group meeting for the senators. So that meeting happened today. That parliamentary group meeting happened today. And number 4, Irungu Kangata has been removed again as the Senate Majority Whip and has been replaced by Kimani Wamatangi. So those series of events took place in this country. But there's another one which took place, but people did not take note of. And it took place today. Jubilee Party then decided to replace their Facebook cover photo. Previously, that Facebook cover photo had the photo of President Uhuru Kenyatta and William Samoei Ruto. So they've now replaced it with President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga. And that's the subject of this video today. And I want us to be very brief, short, and precise. Let me ask you, who would have thought that President Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto by today we are on 9th February 2021, who would have thought that these guys would go their separate ways? Of course, there are people who believed that they were not going to survive. In fact, let me tell you something. You see, there's this party called ODA, the United Democratic Alliance. That party is not going to survive. You know why? It's not ideologically grounded. There is no way you can have Hassan Omar, Boni Halwale, Johnson Mudhama on one side with William Ruto. There's nothing ideologically which binds those three people. The only thing bringing them together today is either because Boni Halwale wants to be the senator for Kakamega, and he has realized that for him to survive, he needs William Ruto for money. Hassan Omar is probably joining Ruto because he has fallen out with Joho and Raila Odinga. And because Joho is fighting Ruto, probably that's the reason. Johnson Mudhama has fallen out with Kalonzo Musyoka. And he's fallen out with Raila Odinga. So probably the only reason is coalescing around Ruto is because they're falling out. So there's no ideology. The way Jubilee Party is disintegrating is the same way Oda Party is going to disintegrate, even probably before the next general election. Nobody would have imagined that today, Ruto and Uhuru would be different ways. These guys used to put on similar shirts, similar ties, and they will walk majestically alongside each other. Today, these guys don't see eye to eye, to an extent that Uhuru is sending Monya to read his statement in an event the deputy president is present. You can't tell me that the president didn't know that the deputy president was going to attend that funeral. You can't convince me. Uhuru Kenyatta is the president. He has access to intelligence report. But let's not go into that. Let us focus on this removal of photo of President Uhuru Kenyatta and Deputy President from Jubilee Party. Facebook cover page. What does it mean? What message are they sending out? Number one, the first message is basically symbolic. Removal of William Samoei Ruto from Jubilee Party. I interpret it as simple as that. Jubilee Party was a party which was formed as a coalition. William Ruto folded his URP party. Uhuru Kenyatta folded his TNA party. William Ruto learned something, that he needed a way of controlling the politics of central Kenya. He could only do that if he had his own party. Because let's face it, assuming in 2017, we had elections under TNA and URP. I don't think today Ruto would be having a lot of command on members of parliament from central Kenya the way he's doing today. So Ruto, in his own wisdom, decided to fold URP, and Uhuru, because he wanted second term, agreed. So there's no way you can remove Ruto from Jubilee. They're actually together. So the mere fact that these guys now decided to remove the photo of William Samoei Ruto from Jubilee Party Facebook page, symbolically it simply means that they've removed William Samoei Ruto from Jubilee Party. Do you have any other explanation for that? No, that's the truth. Number two, it's about BBI being President Uhuru Kenyatta's agenda. The photo which these guys have, the new photo they've replaced is very clear. Uhuru Kenyatta appending his signature on the Building Bridges Initiative booklet, the symbolic one, at KICC. It happened, I think, at KICC. Yesterday, during their Hustlers Nation parliamentary group meeting, these guys announced several resolutions. Key amongst them is how they were going to frustrate the Building Bridges Initiative process. They are still calling for multi-choice referendum, which cannot happen. These guys are still calling for consensus, which cannot happen. These guys are going to move to parliament to try and bring motions on some issues which are being considered in the BBI. So basically, they are trying to undermine the Building Bridges Initiative process. So Jubilee is responding by removing the photo and putting the one with Uhuru Kenyatta. where Uhuru Kenyatta is standing. So they are telling these guys that President Uhuru Kenyatta's main agenda is the Building Bridges Initiative process this year. I don't know any other explanation which I can give, but it's very clear. The third message they are sending out is also simple, that Raila Odinga is now a partner of President Uhuru Kenyatta. Otherwise, who would have imagined that today Jubilee Party would have their Facebook page the image of Raila Odinga and Uhuru Kenyatta? Who would have imagined? And because in their resolutions, Team Tangatanga announced that they are going to start stopping deductions of their contributions to Jubilee Party. They want to direct it to Order Party. It's very simple. Very, very simple. These guys are responding by telling them we have Raila Odinga as a partner. So you guys just take a walk. In fact, if you listen to Rafael Tuju's press statement today, Rafael Tuju was very categorical that they're not going to discuss anything with members of Order Party, because these guys have announced that they're in order. So they should not be treated as Jubilee members. So basically, the coded message which is being sent to them is very simple. Please, we have a new partner, and that partner is Raila Amolo Odinga. Tumelewana? Sawa, kama tumelewana, please give this video thumbs up. I want it to go up the way you normally do for me. And if you're watching it for the first time, please click subscribe button. And remember to share this video to your networks. WhatsApp, Facebook, any other place. Thank you guys, and please, may you have a good day. By the way, I've been having a lot of my stomach, I don't know, food poisoning. I ate something yesterday and it didn't rhyme with my stomach, so I've been feeling really unwell. Even this one, I've really struggled just to let it out. Thank you guys, and please have a good day.